Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. It is Monday and we've got a busy day today. Arlo and I are going to do some thrift shopping, and then he has therapy in Claremore. So we are going to go do that. We're going to bring you along. Let's go. So before we do go thrift shopping and start our day, we're going to look for some homeschool things, specifically some read aloud books for us to read as a family at night. But before we do that, it's time. We have reached that point, pumpkin spice. Listen, I know people are gonna gripe about the pumpkin spice this early, and that's fine. But it's not about it being fall too early. It's about manifesting right now, okay? Manifesting that cool weather. Because while it is a little cooler here this week, it is still like, I don't know, like 50, 60% humidity. Like, it is humid. We were out yesterday and it was humid. I was gross by the end. Just clammy everywhere. So yeah, it's about manifesting and good thoughts to get you through until it actually is a decent temperature. I love summer, but I also love fall. I think really what it is I love the changing of the seasons. I love when it switches from summer to fall. I love when it switches from winter to spring. I love when it's switching from spring to summer, because I feel like those are the only times in Oklahoma where you get like weather that you actually want to be outside in. So we're going to drink some pumpkin spice coffee and dream about sweater weather, and then we're going to go thrift shopping. Okay, y'all, we are getting ready to head out. The first store we're going to go to is Habitat Restore Rack, and then if we have enough time, we are going to hit the Goodwill that is on Garnett on our way to therapy. If not, we may hit it on the way back. We'll see. Okay, Arlo, you ready to go in and look for some homeschool stuff?
Okay.
Okay, let's put your shoes back on first, all right?
Okay.
Okay, so it's actually 15 after 12 now, and we have to be in Claremore by 1 o'clock. So we are probably going to wait till after therapy to go to Goodwill, and we may hit, I think there's one in Claremore, so we may hit that one. I don't know, I'll do some Googling while Arlo's in therapy. One funny thing that he did, though, while we were in there is everybody thought he was so cute. That's pretty normal. I mean, I think he's adorable. But they kept asking him how old he was, and everybody who asked, he told them he was 3, which is amazing. But then, unsolicited, to every one of them, he volunteered, "Mommy is 40. I was just like, yeah, Mommy's 40. Thank you for sharing that, babe. Oh well, I'm 40. Just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, y'all, Miss Haley said Arlo had a rough one at therapy today. Said he didn't want to do his work. And he kept telling her she wasn't being nice. He wouldn't tell me why she wasn't being nice, which is always hard. So I think I'm just gonna go in there with him next time, because he's had the last couple of weeks with her have been rough. I don't know if he's just being stubborn and he doesn't like the fact that she's trying to make him do his work or what, but we're gonna go see. In the meantime, we are gonna go to Sonic and get a slushie, right? What flavor? Hey, what kind of slushie are you getting? Red, that's right. So I already ordered it on the app and we're gonna go pick it up. So I should probably also add that it could be that he was just grumpy because he was sleepy. He fell asleep on the way to Claremore and I actually carried him into therapy asleep. So he takes a while to boot up, so it's likely that he just wasn't awake yet. Okay guys, so we are back. We decided to skip Goodwill today since Arlo was in a mood. But we did find some really cute books at Habitat Restore Rack. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little chapter books for us to do for our family read alouds. And we may not read all of these this year. For instance, the first chapter book I got was the BFG, and we have 3 different Roald Dahl books to choose from this year, but I had planned on doing James and the Giant Peach because he's been really into that movie. So we may save Big Friendly Giant for later, but I still thought it was a good book to pick up, to have on hand for 49 cents. All the children's books at this Habitat Restore Rack that I go to are 49 cents, which I love that. They get great books in sometimes. So BFG, I'll put it on our shelf over here. The next one I got, I don't really know much about, but it sounded kind of fun. And it's one of a series. It's called Dragon Slayers Academy. And this one is Little Giant Big Trouble. And I just thought it sounded interesting. There's something big living in the woods, and the giant slayers have to figure out what it is, or the dragon slayers. So I can't read the whole title even because there's or the whole description even, because there's like a library sticker here, but it's fine. It sounds interesting. I think I'll like it. That one is actually one that Arlo picked up. He saw the cover and liked it while we were checking them out, so that I picked it up for him. And then this one I thought looked fun. It's by Cornelia Funk, and she did like Dragon Riders and the Inkheart and Inkspell books, and it's called Ghost Hunters and the Incredibly Revolting Ghost. And it says, dripping sticky slime wherever it goes, an averagely spooky ghost is hiding out in Tom's cellar. Why? Because he's being haunted too by a much bigger, way badder, incredibly revolting ghost. So I thought it sounded silly, and we can read that around Halloween time maybe. We are planning to read Bunnicula this year around Halloween time too, but I figure these are pretty quick reads, so probably maybe 2 weeks a piece, because we're just going to read, you know, a little bit at night before bed. That's what we plan to do with our family read alouds. And then I thought this one looked sweet. It's called Lulu and P. And it is by Leslie Vamos. Or no, she did the pictures. Jill Diamond is the author. And it's Lulu and P and the Mural Mystery. And it says, meet Lulu and P. 1, they have been best friends since first grade. 2, P is proper, Lulu is not. 3, Lulu loves gardening, P prefers art. And 4, neither can turn down an adventure. So I think it's probably part of a series too, but this one looks to be the first one, so that's good. And then this one is the Scholastic one. It looks kind of older, by Nancy MacArthur, and it's called The Adventures of the Backyard Sleepout. It's really thin, but I thought it might be a sweet one to read at first because we have our forest school camping trip at the end of this month on the weekend of the 23rd. We're all going to do a camp out with forest school, so that'll be fun. And then this is a board book, but I thought it was really sweet and sort of cottagecore. It's Little Bear, which we like Little Bear. Springtime cleaning or spring cleaning. It's just got the sweetest illustrations inside of it, if you're familiar with Little Bear. But what I didn't realize, because I've only ever seen Little Bear like in the cartoon, but I didn't realize he was done by Maurice Sendak, the guy who did Where the Wild Things Are. So that's pretty cool. And the last thing I picked up is this Student Discovery Encyclopedia. It's just one volume, D, E, and F. But I really thought the illustrations in it were fun. And F has got some good ones in here. It's got flowers, it's got forestry. So like, look at these flowers illustrations. Aren't they pretty? So yeah, it's got good illustrations in here, and it's just fond memories for me. You know, encyclopedias are basically extinct now, but when I was Arlo's age, they were my favorite thing. My grandma I'd have her read me bedtime stories out of the encyclopedia, and I always say that I think she started teaching me to read. I was already picking up some things. I was a lot like Arlo, but she started flat out teaching me to read when I was around 2.5, 3, because I say that it was because she was tired of reading encyclopedias to me all the time. She had 2 sets of encyclopedias, and I would just pore over them. I would pick them out. I'd just grab a random, you know, letter and go hide in her closet and with a flashlight or a lamp that I had pulled over from with the cord to. I like to hide in the closet and just read the encyclopedia and read the different things. So I thought that would be fun to have on hand. You know, pick them up here and there when I find them. Don't even necessarily have to be the same, you know, this same kind, but just a few to have on hand and flip through could be fun. And you know, it's the original Google. Okay, that's it for today's vlog, guys. Thanks for coming thrift store shopping with us. If you like these videos and you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button for me, and then drop a comment down below and let me know if you've read any of these books, because I'm interested to hear what you thought of them. Bye.